What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and in today's YouTube video, we'll be telling you the pricing, release date, and showcasing all of the cosmetics plus their variants for the brand new Mandalorian Warrior cosmetic set. This includes the skin that was not encrypted during the actual update today, but also the back bling, which is the Mandalorian cape, the pickaxe right here, which is the vibro dagger and personal shield, and then we also have two emotes and a wrap to showcase to you. So without further ado, let's just start off today's video by talking about absolutely everything you need to know. Now, firstly, something I should mention is that every cosmetic we showcase in today's video, minus Jonesy the First right here, is sold in a bundle together called the Champions of Mandalore bundle, which will be available for 2,500 V-Bucks, May 22nd at 8 p.m. Eastern time when it releases in the item shop, aka not tonight's shop reset, but the next one. However, you can also purchase everything individually, except for the wrap, which is actually bundled in with the skin itself due to its reactivity. So firstly, if we go to the edit style for the brand new Mandalorian Warrior skin, which will be sold for 1,800 V-Bucks on its own, we have a few helmet options. So we have the Honor helmet right here, we have the Strength helmet, we have the Spirit helmet, and then we also have the Loyalty helmet. I'll just go ahead and equip some of these as we go through to kind of mix and match and create our own combination. For pauldrons, we got the same options: Honor, Strength, Spirit, and of course Loyalty at the very end. I guess we'll go Strength for this one, you know, just kind of have a unique combo going on. For torso, we have Honor, we have Strength, we have ourselves Spirit, and we have ourselves Loyalty. We'll go Loyalty for this one. For lower body, we have Honor, we have Strength, we have ourselves Spirit, and then we also have Loyalty as well. And I'll go Loyalty just because it kind of has like the little like side cape thing going on right there. For the mist section, we get a few options. We have options for the actual pattern. Now this pattern might not show up the best in our combination. Okay, you can actually kind of see it. Yeah, let's go ahead and first off go to the color options here and change the pattern color to something that makes it a little bit more obvious, like red, just so you guys can get a better idea of how it actually looks on the skin. So there's some of the pattern options. We got stripe, slash, block, diamond, we have horizon, we have arch, we got ourselves splatter, and we have zigzag. Now for this, I'll just put on splatter, why not? Clan sigils, we got ourselves the death watch. We have, actually, let me make sure we can figure out where this shows up on the skin. Let me go ahead over here, change the sigil color to like a yellow just to make it a little bit more obvious, and there you go. You can see it over here on the left pauldron right there. So we have a few different ones. If we go back through here, we have the death watch one, we have mythosaur right there, we have mudhorn, we have ourselves Cast, we have ourselves Night Owl, we have Vizsla, I don't know how you properly say that one, and then we have Eldar. Now I guess we'll just keep Eldar on for right now. You have the option to change the rangefinder on or off, which is the little top part right there, so you can see that's what it looks like with it off. We have the option to turn pauldrons on or off as well, so if you wanted just to have this going on, which actually kind of gets rid of the logo, that is an option, or I guess clan sigil, that's an option for you. And you have the option for torso accessories on or off, so in this case right here you can kind of see the torso accessories, just kind of like this thing around the neck. If we turn it off right there, you can see how it's just kind of gone, so that's an option. I guess we'll keep it on for right now. And we have the option for lower body accessory on or off, which in this case I actually don't know what it's removing. Oh wait, no, I see it. Yeah, on the left side of the outfit right there, you can actually see it. And then of course we have color options for the armor base. You got yourself the default, you got light gray, charcoal gray, white, black, stone, wood, we have ourselves maroon, moss green, and dark blue. And I think moss green is just kind of what I got to go for here. Armor accents, we got the default one, we got light gray, we got ourselves light steel, we got ourselves moss green, we have golden, we have red, we have dark brown, and we have royal blue. We'll just go red for this one because it pops out. For cloth, we have the default, we have gray olive, we have sand dune, dull brown, midnight blue, dark cyan, gray. And it's interesting to see like them having like moss green and then dark cyan, and it's just completely like they're pretty similar, but you know, it's whatever. Gray, and of course dark gray as well. For this, I guess we'll just go like a midnight blue, why not? I know this is like a color droplet whatever, but it's just kind of show you the customization. For leather, we have the default, olive brown, slate, black, sand, chestnut brown, burgundy, and dark teal. And I guess for this we'll just do like an olive brown. So this is a fully customized Mandalorian skin, of course 1,800 V-Bucks, and it also has a Lego style. But of course if you purchase that, you'll also get this reactive wrap right here called For Mandalore. Now you can't really see it in this video or anything or in the locker because it is kind of bugged right now, but it will take on the coloring of your actual Mandalorian skin. So that is how the reactivity actually is. It's not based on shooting. We can shoot it right now. You can see there's no special reactivity there. It's based on what the actual cosmetic color combination you got going on with the normal skin, so keep that in mind. And of course the wrap doesn't get sold on its own, so if you wanted just the wrap or something, you have to buy the skin for it, which is 1,800 V-Bucks and has a Lego style. We'll show the Lego stuff at the end of today's video. Next up we have the Mandalorian cape back bling, which will actually be available on its own for 400 V-Bucks or in the bundle. You can see right here how it actually wraps around the neck of an actual skin. Now there is a reason why we went ahead and made it so that we have normal Jonesy in our locker, and I'll show you that a little bit later. Before the customization, we have stuff like the cloth options such as default, gray olive, sand dune, dull brown, midnight blue, dark cyan, gray, and dark gray. For patterns, and I guess you know what, for this we'll just kind of go with like a green to match the skin theme we got going on. For patterns we got stripe, slash, block, diamond, horizon, arch, splatter, and zigzag, and we'll just go splatter because that's what we had on the actual main skin. For pattern colors you have the normal one, so default, ash, almond frost, brown, light slate gray, charcoal gray, nutmeg, and yellow. We use nutmeg on the other one, so we'll put it there once again. For the clan sigil, you have yourselves Deathwatch, you have Mythosaur, you have Mudhorn, you have Cast, you have Night Owl, you have the Vishla one again, and then you have Eldar. For the sigil colors, you have the default, ash, almond frost, brown, light slate gray, charcoal gray, nutmeg, and yellow, which we were using yellow earlier, so you know, just kind of keep the whole combo going. And then the cape metal base, we have a few ones. So we have the default, we have light gray, and you may notice that none of these colors actually changed. That is where the actual part of the video where Jonesy comes into place, which actually, we'll wait a second for that. Let's put on a different pattern real quickly here. I want one goes like towards the top so that we can kind of see how zigzag, for example, plays into this. You can see how it like interacts with the cape right there and actually has this nice little like combo. But if we go over to a normal outfit like Jonesy the first, and we look at the back bling, you may notice it doesn't wrap around your neck or anything like that, but instead you do get a brand new option, which is this cape metal base. So we have the default one, we have light gray, we have charcoal gray, we have white, we have black, we have stone, wood, maroon, moss green, and dark blue. This is what that metal base is for. It's for non-Mandalorian skins to still have some customization to make it mix and match properly with whatever actual character you're using or whatever cosmetic you have going on, in order to get a nice color scheme happening that isn't just like, oh, you know, it was cool to modify my back bling or whatever, but now, poof, I'm in the situation where, hey, you know, I can't make it match anything else, which is a nice thing to actually see them do. For the pickaxe, I got the Vibro Dagger and Personal Shield Kit, which if we go ahead and, can we swing it right here? No, we can't. I forgot they removed that. But if we go ahead and go into the try area right here, you can see how it looks on the actual skin. And if we go ahead and swing it, it has a pretty nice effect going on right there. Now, it does have an edit style, and this is the turn the reactivity on or off. If you turn the reactivity off, then the pickaxe right here will no longer be vibrating or anything, so it'll just be a normal pickaxe, and we can show that real quickly here. You can see what it looks like, and we can swing it for you guys so you can see what that looks like. So it's just an option to be like, do you want the dagger to actually vibrate as you're using it, or do you want to just kind of be still and not have too much animation while still having a nice little like shield on your arm? And then with that said, we have two more emotes to showcase. So here's the Beskar Forge emote right here. Now, both of these emotes, and by the way, I should probably mention this, that pickaxe will be sold for 800 V-Bucks, and then each of these emotes are going to be 300 V-Bucks each. So 300 for the first one, 300 for the second one, and of course you can buy everything in that 2,500 V-Buck bundle. This one just does this looped little short right here. And then for the next one, we have the Whistling Bird Salute emote. And if we go ahead and put on a normal skin real quickly, we can show you the whistling bird salute once again. You can see how it kind of adds that side part right there for the emote itself. So you can't just kind of make it magically appear if you're just normally Jonesy. And that is pretty much it. Now I will go ahead and put this in Lego Fortnite so that you can see all the different stuff going on with the Lego mode. So right here we have the Mandalorian warrior skin, the front and back design. This is the only design you'll be able to actually have in Lego Fortnite. You can't customize it. However, it would have been a really cool skin to customize in that mode. And then of course we have the two emotes. So firstly, the Beskar Forge one, which once again does that little, looped animation the first like 3-4 seconds. But it is interesting to see how the metal kind of like, or I guess not the metal, the Beskar actually ends up, turning red, and it just is like a little icon swap, I guess you would say. I'm not really for sure how you say it. It just looks very unclean. It's not like a natural like red effect going on it. It just kind of just swaps like that. And then of course we have the whistling bird salute emote as well right there. You can see the animation and everything. Of course it's going to look the same way on Jonesy, but I guess if you want to see how that looks, we'll go ahead and equip it real quickly here. So here it is. And that's pretty much everything you need to know about the brand new Mandalorian customizable skin collaboration that'll be releasing in the item shop May 22nd at 8 p.m. Eastern time. If you plan on picking anything up, consider using code FireMonkey to support me in the item shop. You don't have to use my code, you can use anyone's, but I appreciate it. Hashtag ad, hashtag epic partner, all that good stuff. And until next time, I'll catch you champs and champets a little bit later with another upload. So until then, peace out.